Do you believe success comes from luck? Or do you believe it is built by effort, discipline, and consistency? Today, this message might change the way you think about your future. Many people wait for luck to change their lives, but successful people know a powerful truth: luck is temporary, but hard work creates permanent results. This book, Don't Believe in Luck, Believe in Hard Work, reminds us that every achievement has a story of struggle behind it. Real success does not come overnight, and it never comes for free. It comes to those who are willing to show up every day, even when motivation is low and challenges are high. Point 1. Hard work builds real success. Hard work is the foundation of every real success story. People often admire success without seeing the long hours, failures, sacrifices, and discipline behind it. Luck may open a door once, but hard work keeps it open forever. When you work hard, you develop skills, confidence, patience, and strength. You learn how to handle failure, how to stand up after falling, and how to keep moving forward when results are slow. Hard work trains your mind to focus on progress instead of excuses. It turns small daily actions into powerful habits that shape your future. Unlike luck, which you cannot control, hard work is always in your hands. Every hour you invest, every effort you repeat, and every challenge you face makes you stronger and closer to your goals. Success achieved through hard work has meaning, value, and stability because it is earned, not given. This is why people who rely on luck often give up early, while those who believe in hard work continue growing even when life becomes difficult. Hard work does not promise an easy journey, but it guarantees personal growth, self-respect, and long-term success that no luck can replace. Point 2. Consistency beats motivation. Many people think that motivation is the key to success. They wait to feel inspired before taking action. But here is the truth: motivation comes and goes. Some days you will feel excited and energetic, other days you may feel tired, distracted, or unsure. If you rely only on motivation, your progress will be inconsistent, slow, and uncertain. The real power behind success is consistency. Consistency is showing up every day, doing the work even when you don't feel like it. It is small, repeated actions that build habits, skills, and results over time. For example, a writer who writes one page every day will finish many books in a year. A person who practices a skill for 30 minutes daily will become a master in a few years. Hard work alone is not enough, it must be repeated consistently. Consistency builds trust in yourself. It proves to your mind and body that you are capable of staying committed, even when challenges appear. Unlike luck, which is unpredictable, consistent action guarantees progress. You may not see results immediately, but every effort adds up, silently transforming your abilities, your mindset, and your life. Consistency also trains patience. In a world full of instant results, waiting and working steadily is rare and powerful. Successful people understand that the journey is long and every day matters. You do not need bursts of motivation, you need habits, routines, and persistence. In simple words, showing up every day is more important than feeling ready or lucky. With consistent hard work, you will create results that cannot be stolen by chance, copied by others, or lost due to circumstances. This is the secret of people who achieve more than luck alone could ever give. Success becomes inevitable when action is repeated daily, no matter how small it seems. Point 3. Embrace challenges and learn from failure. One of the most important lessons in life is that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. People who rely on luck often give up after 1 or 2 failures. They feel disappointed, discouraged, and believe that the world is unfair. But successful people know a different truth. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every failure teaches a valuable lesson. When you face difficulties, your skills, patience, and mindset are tested. These challenges push you out of your comfort zone and force you to find solutions, develop new strategies, and adapt to changing situations. Hard work is not only about effort, it is about persistence through obstacles. The path to success is rarely straight or easy. It is full of mistakes, setbacks, and unexpected problems. Embracing challenges means not avoiding them, but tackling them head-on with focus and determination. Learning from failure means asking yourself, what can I improve? What can I do differently next time, instead of blaming luck or others? Every time you fail and keep going, you strengthen your resilience, increase your knowledge, and move closer to your goals. This is why people who achieve extraordinary success often have long stories of struggle behind their achievements. They did not wait for luck or perfect conditions. They worked hard, stayed consistent, and turned their failures into lessons. Remember, comfort and growth do not coexist. If you want results that matter, you must embrace discomfort, overcome obstacles, and face failure as a teacher. The more challenges you tackle, the stronger, wiser, and more capable you become. Luck may give a few lucky breaks, but only hard work, consistency, and learning from failure create a lasting, meaningful, and self-earned success that cannot be taken away. By embracing challenges and failure, you take control of your life, turning effort into results, setbacks into lessons, and dreams. Focus on long-term vision, not instant results. Many people get distracted by immediate rewards or quick wins. Social media, advertisements, and modern life constantly push the idea that success should be fast and easy. But real, lasting success is never instant. It requires patience, planning, and a long-term vision. Focusing only on immediate results can make you frustrated, anxious, and ready to give up when progress seems slow. Hard work becomes meaningful only when it is connected to a clear, long-term goal. Think about the people you admire most: entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, and leaders. None of them achieved greatness overnight. Every success story has years of invisible effort behind it: late nights, early mornings, repeated practice, continuous learning, and countless small decisions made carefully over time. By focusing on your long-term vision, you give meaning to every task, no matter how small it seems today. Consistent action, even in tiny steps, compounds over months and years into extraordinary results. This is why planning, discipline, and daily effort are more important than hoping for luck or expecting instant recognition. Hard work with a long-term perspective also trains resilience. When setbacks occur, you remind yourself, this is part of the journey. I am working for something bigger. You are less likely to be discouraged by minor failures or delays, because you see the bigger picture. In addition, focusing on long-term goals allows you to prioritize what truly matters. You stop wasting energy on distractions, shortcuts, or temporary rewards that do not align with your vision. Instead, you invest your time, energy, and attention in the activities that build skills, experience, and value for the future. Luck cannot give you this kind of control, clarity, or stability. Only hard work, guided by a clear long-term vision, can create results that last and transform your life in meaningful ways. Remember, the journey may be long. Point 5. Surround yourself with positive influence. One of the most powerful factors in achieving success is the people you spend your time with. Your environment, friends, mentors, and colleagues shape your mindset, habits, and decisions more than you might realize. Negative influences, people who complain constantly, doubt your abilities, or discourage effort, can slowly weaken your motivation and confidence. On the other hand, surrounding yourself with positive, ambitious, and hard-working individuals creates an invisible support system that inspires growth. When you spend time with people who challenge you, encourage learning, and celebrate progress, you automatically elevate your own standards and expectations. This does not mean you will never face setbacks, but having the right influence helps you stay consistent and persistent even when life becomes difficult. Mentors and role models also play a critical role in accelerating success. Observing how they handle failures, maintain discipline, and stay focused on long-term goals teaches lessons that cannot be learned from books alone. In addition, positive influence encourages accountability. When you share your goals and progress with supportive people, you are more likely to follow through, keep commitments, and maintain your focus. Success is rarely a solo journey. It is shaped by collaboration, guidance, and shared wisdom. Luck might give opportunities occasionally, but only the right environment, combined with your effort and mindset, creates lasting results. Surrounding yourself with positivity also improves mental health, reduces stress, and builds resilience. You start believing in yourself more deeply, making challenges feel manageable rather than overwhelming. In simple words, if you want to achieve meaningful and sustainable success, carefully choose the people, communities, and resources that influence your life. Hard work, consistency, resilience, long-term vision, all of these can be amplified. Point 6. Take responsibility for your life. True success begins with taking full responsibility for your life, your actions, and your results. Many people blame luck, circumstances, or other people for their failures and frustrations. They wait for opportunities to come to them or for external conditions to improve. But the truth is, waiting for luck or blaming others never leads to lasting success. Those who achieve extraordinary results understand that they are the architects of their own lives. Every decision, every effort, and every action matters. Taking responsibility means being honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses. It means acknowledging mistakes without excuses and learning from them. It also means making proactive choices instead of reacting passively to events. When you take responsibility, you gain control over your destiny. You stop complaining about what you cannot change and focus your energy on what you can control, your effort, habits, mindset, and choices. Responsibility also builds self-respect. When you own your actions, successes, and failures, you gain confidence and inner strength that no luck or external factor can give you. This mindset transforms challenges into opportunities. Obstacles are no longer reasons to quit, but tests to improve, adapt, and grow. People who take responsibility do not wait for perfect conditions, they create progress with the resources, skills, and time they have. Moreover, responsibility is contagious. When you lead by example, others are inspired to act with integrity and purpose, which improves your environment, relationships, and opportunities. Luck may provide occasional advantages, but responsibility ensures consistent, meaningful, and lasting results. Every action you take, no matter how small, compounds over time to shape your future. By fully embracing responsibility, you turn your life from a series of unpredictable events into a deliberate journey toward success. Point 7. Never stop learning and improving. Success is not a destination, it is a continuous journey of growth and learning. Many people believe that once they reach a certain level, they can stop improving, relax, or rely on what they already know. But the truth is, the world is constantly changing, and skills, knowledge, and opportunities evolve every day. Those who stop learning become stagnant, while those who commit to lifelong growth continue advancing no matter what. Continuous learning is more than reading books or taking courses. It is about observing, listening, experimenting, and reflecting on experiences. It is about asking questions, seeking feedback, and being open to new ideas. Every failure, challenge, or unexpected situation offers lessons that can make you stronger if you pay attention. Improvement is also about small, daily actions. Writing 1 page a day, practicing a skill for 30 minutes, or reflecting on progress at night may seem minor, but over weeks and months, these actions compound into significant personal and professional growth. People who embrace lifelong learning develop adaptability, creativity, and resilience. They are prepared for change, capable of solving problems, and confident in their ability to grow. Luck may provide a temporary advantage, but consistent learning creates a permanent one. It ensures that you are always evolving, ready to seize opportunities, and able to turn challenges into stepping stones. Moreover, continuous improvement fuels confidence and motivation. When you see yourself getting better every day, it reinforces the belief that effort matters and results are achievable. In simple words, never settle for what you already know. Every day is a chance to learn something new, to refine a skill, and to become a better version of yourself. By committing to lifelong learning and self-improvement, you build a life of capability, resilience, and success that is earned through knowledge, effort. Point 8. Manage your time like your most valuable asset. Time is the one resource that cannot be replaced, bought, or recovered once lost. Many people underestimate the value of time and spend it on distractions, procrastination, or activities that do not contribute to their goals. To achieve real success, you must treat time as your most valuable asset and manage it with intention. This means prioritizing what matters, setting clear goals, and planning your day around meaningful actions rather than reacting to urgent but unimportant tasks. Hard work alone is not enough if it is unfocused or wasted on activities that do not move you closer to your objectives. Successful people understand that time management is directly linked to results. They break tasks into small, achievable steps, eliminate distractions, and create routines that maximize productivity. They know that consistency over time compounds into extraordinary outcomes. Time management also involves making choices about who and what you allow into your life. Saying no to unproductive commitments, negative influences, or unnecessary distractions is not selfish, it is a strategic decision to protect your energy, focus, and long-term vision. Moreover, managing time effectively reduces stress and improves mental clarity. When you plan your day, allocate time for growth, and stick to priorities, you feel more in control and confident. Luck may occasionally provide extra opportunities, but it cannot create more hours in a day. Only deliberate planning, focus, and disciplined action can help you maximize your potential. Every hour you invest wisely compounds over days, months, and years into meaningful progress. In simple words, treating time as your most valuable asset means you respect yourself, your goals, and your future. Each moment spent intentionally is an investment in your success. By managing your time effectively, you turn hard work, consistency, learning, and responsibility into tangible results. Point 9. Cultivate a positive mindset. Your mindset shapes your reality. How you think about challenges, failures, opportunities, and even your own abilities determines the quality of your actions and the results you achieve. Many people allow negative thoughts, self-doubt, or fear to control their decisions. They focus on what could go wrong, what they lack, or what might prevent them from succeeding. This mindset keeps them stuck, waiting for luck or external circumstances to change. Successful people understand that a positive, proactive mindset is a choice. It doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. Instead, it means focusing on possibilities, solutions, and personal growth rather than obstacles and excuses. A positive mindset allows you to see failure as a lesson, obstacles as opportunities, and effort as an investment in your future. It improves resilience, creativity, and decision-making because your mind is free from negativity and self-limiting beliefs. Cultivating positivity also affects your energy, motivation, and interactions with others. Optimistic people attract supportive networks, mentorship, and collaboration because their attitude inspires confidence and trust. This creates a reinforcing cycle. Positive mindset leads to productive actions lead to results, and results reinforce positivity. Moreover, mindset influences your ability to remain consistent and persistent. When challenges arise, a person with a positive outlook sees the situation as temporary and solvable. They focus on what they can control, rather than lamenting what they cannot. Luck cannot replace mindset. You may get fortunate breaks occasionally, but without the right mental approach, opportunities are wasted, efforts are half-hearted, and progress is limited. A strong mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones, stress into motivation, and effort into meaningful results. In simple words. Point 10. Take action now. Don't wait for perfect. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect moment to start working on their goals. They wait for ideal conditions, full motivation, or the right opportunity. But the truth is, the perfect moment rarely comes. Life is unpredictable, challenges will always exist, and circumstances are never completely under your control. Waiting only delays progress and allows doubt, fear, and procrastination to grow stronger. Real success is achieved by those who take action now, even when conditions are imperfect. Action creates momentum. Once you start, even small steps generate energy, confidence, and clarity that motivate you to continue. Every effort, no matter how minor, compounds over time into significant results. Action also reduces fear. Often, the anticipation of starting feels overwhelming, but once you begin, challenges seem manageable, and solutions appear naturally. Hard work, consistency, learning, positive mindset, and long-term vision, all these principles only work when applied. They remain theory until you act. Luck cannot replace effort. It may occasionally open a door, but only decisive action ensures you step through it. Taking action now also builds self-discipline. The habit of starting immediately strengthens your ability to overcome procrastination, resist distractions, and stay committed even when motivation is low. It teaches resilience, problem-solving, and resourcefulness. In simple words, waiting is wasted time, and hesitation slows down progress. By taking action immediately, you create opportunities that would not exist otherwise, accelerate learning, and move closer to your goals with every step. Remember, the first step does not have to be perfect, it only needs to be taken. Momentum grows as you continue, and what starts as a small action can transform into a life-changing journey. The combination of action, effort, consistency, and focus is what turns dream. Point 11. Build discipline, not just motivation. Motivation is temporary, but discipline lasts a lifetime. Many people rely solely on motivation to achieve their goals, thinking that when they feel inspired, they will take action. The problem is, motivation fluctuates. Some days you feel energized and ready to work, and other days you feel tired, distracted, or uncertain. Discipline, however, does not depend on feelings. Discipline is a commitment you make to yourself to take consistent action regardless of how you feel. It is the foundation of all long-term success. Building discipline means creating routines, setting clear rules for yourself, and sticking to them even when it's uncomfortable. It is about doing what needs to be done, not what is easy or enjoyable. For example, an athlete trains every day, even when tired or unmotivated. A writer writes consistently, even without inspiration. Over time, discipline compounds into habits, and habits compound into results. Discipline also strengthens your mind and character. Every time you follow through on your commitments, you prove to yourself that you are capable of controlling your actions, resisting distractions, and pushing through challenges. This internal strength becomes a powerful force that motivates you naturally, even when external circumstances are difficult. Relying only on motivation is risky because it leaves your progress to chance. Discipline removes chance from the equation. It ensures that you continue to work toward your goals, even when luck is absent, setbacks occur, or you face uncertainty. Moreover, discipline teaches patience and resilience. It allows you to focus on long-term results rather than immediate gratification, making success sustainable and meaningful. In simple words, discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. Motivation may get you started, but discipline keeps you moving forward. By prioritizing discipline over fleeting feelings. Point 12. Focus on solutions, not problems. One of the biggest obstacles to progress is focusing too much on problems instead of solutions. Many people get trapped in a cycle of worry, complaining, and overthinking what went wrong, who is to blame, or why things are difficult. This mindset drains energy, reduces clarity, and slows action. Successful people take a completely different approach. They focus on finding solutions and taking action. Challenges and obstacles are inevitable in life, but the difference between success and failure is how you respond. Every problem contains within it an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. When you shift your attention from what is wrong to what can be done, you empower yourself to make progress immediately. Solution-focused thinking also encourages creativity and resourcefulness. You start asking, what can I do with the resources I have? Instead of waiting for perfect conditions or blaming luck. This mindset builds confidence because every action you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to resolving the issue. Over time, consistently focusing on solutions trains your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It develops resilience, patience, and a proactive attitude that cannot be replaced by luck, talent, or motivation alone. Moreover, focusing on solutions improves relationships and collaboration. People are naturally drawn to those who approach difficulties constructively, rather than complaining constantly. You inspire trust, respect, and cooperation, which amplifies your ability to achieve results. In simple words, problems are part of life, but they do not have to control your future. By directing your energy toward solutions, you maintain momentum, learn faster, and turn challenges into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Hard work, discipline, consistency, and a positive mindset all become more effective when paired with a solution-focused approach. Point 13. Take care of your health and energy. Success is built on action, consistency, and focus, but none of these can happen if you neglect your health and energy. Many people underestimate how much their physical, mental, and emotional well-being affects their performance, motivation, and decision-making. Working hard while ignoring sleep, nutrition, exercise, or mental rest may give short-term results, but it leads to burnout, stress, and mistakes over time. To achieve long-term success, you must treat your body and mind as the foundation of everything you do. This means prioritizing adequate sleep to recharge your brain and body, eating nutritious foods that fuel energy and focus, and exercising regularly to maintain strength, stamina, and resilience. Mental health is equally important. Taking time for reflection, mindfulness, and stress management ensures clarity and balance in decision-making. Energy management also includes knowing when to rest and when to push forward. Working non-stop without recovery leads to diminishing returns, mistakes, and reduced motivation. On the other hand, proper rest and balance enhance productivity, creativity, and endurance. Successful people understand that energy is finite and valuable. They structure their days to maximize high-focus periods, minimize distractions, and maintain a healthy balance between work, learning, and recovery. Luck may provide temporary opportunities, but only sustained energy and health allow you to take advantage of them fully. Neglecting health is like building a house on sand. It may stand for a while, but eventually it will collapse. Investing in your body and mind creates a strong foundation for every other principle of success: hard work, discipline, learning, persistence, and focus. In simple words, taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is strategic. By protecting your energy and health, you ensure that you can show up consistently, think clearly, make better decisions, and perform. Point 14. Embrace patience and trust the process. One of the most overlooked keys to success is patience. In a world of instant gratification and constant distractions, people expect immediate results and quick rewards. When progress is slow or obstacles appear, they become frustrated, discouraged, or tempted to give up. But meaningful success is never instant. It is built gradually, through consistent effort, learning, and action over time. Embracing patience means understanding that growth, skill development, and achievement are processes that cannot be rushed. Every day you work toward your goals, even if results are not immediately visible, is a step forward. Trusting the process also requires faith in your own abilities and the actions you take daily. When you consistently apply hard work, discipline, and learning, results will compound and reveal themselves over time. Impatience, on the other hand, leads to shortcuts, mistakes, and missed opportunities. It can make you abandon long-term strategies in favor of temporary fixes that rarely produce lasting outcomes. Patience does not mean passivity. It means staying committed, persistent, and focused, while giving your efforts the time they need to grow into real results. It is about balance. Working hard today, reflecting, improving, and continuing consistently, knowing that every small action contributes to the bigger picture. Trusting the process builds confidence and resilience. You learn to see setbacks as temporary and part of the journey, not as failures that define you. You also learn that growth is invisible at first. The seeds you plant today will bloom tomorrow. Moreover, patience improves decision-making and focus. When you are patient, you avoid impulsive choices, unnecessary risks, and distractions that can derail your progress. You are more likely to stay aligned with your long-term vision and goals. In simple words, success is like a tree. It grows slowly, but with proper care, attention. Point 15. Celebrate small wins and progress. One of the most powerful habits of successful people is their ability to recognize and celebrate small wins along the way. Many individuals focus only on the final goal, thinking that nothing matters until the big achievement is reached. This mindset can lead to frustration, burnout, and a sense of never being good enough. But the truth is, success is a journey built from countless small actions, decisions, and improvements. Celebrating small wins is not about arrogance or overconfidence. It is about acknowledging progress, reinforcing positive behavior, and motivating yourself to continue. Each step forward, no matter how minor it may seem, is a victory because it brings you closer to your ultimate goals. Recognizing progress creates momentum. When you see evidence of your efforts working, it boosts confidence, encourages consistency, and strengthens resilience. It also trains your mind to focus on solutions, achievements, and possibilities rather than problems, setbacks, or delays. Moreover, celebrating small wins improves your mental and emotional well-being. Life is full of challenges, and without recognition of progress, it can feel like you are constantly struggling without reward. By appreciating each step, you reinforce the value of persistence, hard work, and discipline, making the journey more enjoyable and sustainable. Luck may occasionally provide temporary advantages, but only consistent effort and acknowledgement of progress create lasting motivation and results. Simple actions such as reflecting on accomplishments at the end of the day, sharing successes with supportive friends or mentors, or even rewarding yourself for reaching milestones can make a huge difference in maintaining energy and focus. In simple words, every small victory is a building block for long-term success. By celebrating small wins, you reinforce habits that lead to growth, maintain motivation during challenges. Success is not about luck, shortcuts, or waiting for the perfect moment. It is built on hard work, consistency, discipline, learning, and persistence. Every principle we discussed today, from embracing challenges, taking responsibility, managing your time, cultivating a positive mindset, to celebrating small wins, works together to create a life of growth, achievement, and fulfillment. Remember, luck may appear occasionally, but it is your actions, your choices, and your mindset that determine the results you get. Take action now, focus on solutions, protect your energy, stay patient, and trust the process. Surround yourself with positive influences, never stop learning, and remain disciplined every single day. Each small step, each effort, and each lesson compounds over time, transforming your dreams into reality. Success is a journey, not a destination. Appreciate the process, celebrate your progress, and keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult. By applying these 15 principles consistently, you take full control of your life and create results that last. So, don't wait for luck or motivation. Start today, work smart and hard, and make your success inevitable.